And we're back. So now we are all closing into the end of our event. Still a couple of sessions to go, a couple of extremely interesting fireside chats and keynotes. And for the next maybe 15-minute-ish, we have the Minister, Thomas Blomqvist, the Minister for Nordic Cooperation and Equality, joining us to give his remarks for today's event. Big welcome, Thomas. How are you doing today?
Thank you. I'm doing very well.
Amazing. And there's a smile on the face, a smile for the Nordic Day. I think you have had some interesting program on the ministry side as well, the Nordic Council of Ministers side. But
yes, I've had some programs today.
Really good. But without further ado, the stage is yours. And whenever you're ready, say your thank you and I will join you back here on the stage. Thank you so much for joining.
Okay, thank you. Dear friends of the Nordics, I'm very happy to participate today in this interesting event focusing on my favorite region in the world, the Nordics. We Nordics share common values, democracy, rule of law, human rights and fundamental freedoms. Nordic countries are characterized by freedom of expression, transparent and accountable government, equality and trust. The Nordics top many international rankings. We lead the world in transparency, freedom of speech, environment, happiness and trust as a social capital. Importantly, we have one of the most equal regions in the world, and gender equality has made a significant contribution to our common success. The proportion of women in work is among the highest anywhere, and Nordic men hold the record in paternity leave. Dear friends, currently Finland holds the rotating presidency of the Nordic Councils of Ministers. We, the ministers for the Nordic cooperation and 11 other ministerial councils, collaborate and create common policies that integrate our region even further. The Nordic Council of Ministers was founded in 1971, and this year we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Council. The anniversary will highlight democracy, equality, and common values. The title of our Finnish presidency program is The Nordics Together. Today, on the Nordic Day, several institutions in Helsinki and elsewhere across the Nordics have raised the Nordic flags to celebrate our common region. There are also several events taking place. Dear friends, the Nordic Prime Ministers outlined a new vision for our cooperation in 2019. That the Nordic region will become the most sustainable and integrated region in the world by 2030. Finland's presidency of Nordic Council of Ministers strives to implement this vision. The agenda consists of 12 particular goals under 3 headlines: a green Nordic region, a competitive Nordic region, and a socially sustainable Nordic region. Gender equality is a cross-cutting theme across all sectors. To achieve a green Nordic region and a carbon-neutral society, we focus especially on measures in the fields of circular and bioeconomy. We also highlight issues such as sustainable food systems and dietary guidelines and advanced local sustainability solutions. We also take Nordic climate diplomacy further. The Nordic countries seek to exert influence over international matters, such as the biodiversity negotiations, and as a presidency project, we will enhance networks for circular economy skills in the construction sector. One of the goals for a competitive Nordic region is to create conditions for economic recovery and to strengthen the transition towards an innovative and digitally integrated Nordic region. The transformation of work and upskilling and reskilling are among the measures that can boost new growth. It is important to strengthen mobility across Nordic borders by dismantling and preventing cross-border barriers. One of our presidency projects will advance the goal of achieving the world's simplest cross-border mobility and daily life through digitalization. And thirdly, we strive to promote a socially sustainable Nordic region. This is done by developing the Nordic welfare state, taking into account new kinds of challenges, and you can also say that there is a global demand for Nordic sustainability solutions, and we should find common ways to provide them together. During the Finnish presidency, we will also promote cooperation in order to increase the resilience of our societies. We will improve cooperation to safeguard access to health and social services, also in remote areas. And the Nordic cooperation in education and culture will promote practices that support competence, creativity, and participation. And maybe needless to say, the pandemic has, of course, posed some challenges also for the Nordic cooperation. Travel restrictions during the pandemic have infringed on one of the fundamentals of Nordic cooperation, which is free movement. As a part of our presidency, we have commissioned a study on the consequences of restrictions on cross-border mobility. Very importantly, however, throughout the pandemic, the Nordic countries and the Nordic ministers have stayed in a very close contact. I think that the lesson learned from the pandemic will continue in the years to come. Also here, we see opportunities for further integration and cooperation. We can be better prepared, and we shall be better prepared to deal with the next pandemic or any other challenge by learning from past experiences. We are always stronger when we work together. To conclude, I wish to thank the organizers for the initiative, and I wish everyone a very happy Nordic Day. Thank you. Tack, kiitos.
Thank you so much, Minister. I think there we had many really interesting touch points there, and especially like the point about increasing the mobility now in the pandemic times. I think these kind of events, these kind of matchmaking platforms are one of the ways how we can now connect during the pandemic times, and when the borders open again, the free mobility is there, but we have a lot of new friends to meet between the borders. So thank you so much for the time. I want to wish you and the whole Nordic Council of Ministers a happy Nordic Day, and I'm extremely thankful for all the support and help that you have given to us during this event and organizing it. So I know you are busy with today's event, so I will let you run now, and we'll continue here on the studio side shortly with some updates. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.